Greetings. I'm going to show you how you can multiply your tomato plants to have more plants just from one plant or two plants equals more tomato harvest without having to plant more seeds or more plants. So there are two types of tomato plants, terminate and indeterminate. Or indeterminate tomato plant basically means that plant is going to grow till infinity, gonna grow taller, wider bush, more branches, a lot of suckers, and those suckers is what you want to snip off the plant, remove it so you can have more airflow between the plant to avoid diseases. So but when you remove the sucker, do not throw it away. That is going to be a whole independent plant of its own. So it's positioned between the stem branch and the leaf branch, and in between them is this guy right here in the middle. This is the sucker, the one that sits in the armpits of the tomato plant. So if you remove this one and plant it somewhere separately, you are going to have a whole new tomato plant. Not only that, you're going to have a whole new tomato plant, you are also removing some load off of this plant so that you can concentrate its energy in growing bigger, robust, more fleshy tomatoes. So once you've identified the sucker you want to remove, which is this middle guy right here, you're gonna pinch it off and then place it in a glass of water and wait for a few days for it to start having roots. And once roots start appearing, you can go ahead and transplant it directly to the soil in the garden. So what I like to do is I like to remove the suckers that are anywhere from a meter or half a meter from the bottom of the plant. I look for all of the suckers there. So here, as you can see, I removed this sucker some days ago, which is already in a glass of water and has already started rooting. I removed that, I removed that. Here, when I get to this height, I'm gonna leave them. They're gonna continue and grow higher and bushier as they want, but just like so. So once you notice these roots, it is time for you to transplant it and become its own independent tomato plant. This is what it looks like. So this is a nice, healthy, sufficient root system, and once this goes into the earth, you have a new tomato plant. Now out of 3 tomato plants, I have over 10 new tomato plants. Trench, dig a hole as deep as possible. The deeper you dig, the better, because tomatoes love to be planted really deep. So you're gonna go ahead and just place this in, cover that up, and water it well. And voila, you have a whole new tomato plant.
I hope this helps. Follow for more gardening tips.